I'll have a hamburger, for which I will gladly pay you Tuesday.
Hi, welcome to Indoor Hydroponics. Hi, I'm John, your Indoor Hydroponic Test Dummy. Today is, Friday, March 21st, 2014. It has been a long week, man. Put in a lot of hours at work. I'm chasing a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old around. But spring is coming, and I just got done transplanting some pepper plants out of this flat of starter trays. This is a 72 cell tray. I had to get them out. I had to pot them up so they didn't get root bound in here. They are down in the grow room right now under lights. I had some leftover potting soil, some Happy Frog potting soil from Fox Farm. Really good stuff. It's got peat, humus, compost, beneficial bacteria inoculated into it, and it also has mycorrhiza inoculated into it. And mycorrhiza is a fun little fungus, because what it's said to do is it's said to bind to the roots of the plant, and it's supposed to provide better nutrient uptake for plants. I kind of like that, okay? So that's one of the main reasons why I bought it, and I've been using it on all my starts, okay? I want to get them off on the right foot. But back to this, I cleaned out the cells, rinsed them out real good, rinsed out the tray, and now I've planted some, or I've put some of that extra potting soil in here, and I filled it up. And what I've done is I've put some 1/4-inch holes in each one with the end of a pencil, okay? And so now it's ready for planting. So what am I going to plant? I'm going to plant some spinach, all right? Hydroponically, I have never had good success with spinach. It's hard to germinate in rock wool for some reason. I can't seem to get it right. I mean, I'll get some germination, but it's funky. The plants never grow out very well, and I think it has to do with nitrogen, or too much nitrogen in the grow nutrient, because the leaves get all funky on them, and they never quite grow to maturity before dying off. So I always have a hard problem with those. Plus, when I surface sow them outside, I never get good germination that way either. So I'm gonna try starting some off in this method here with just some basic potting soil, some really good potting soil, and this tray here. I'm gonna slam a humidity dome on it, and I'm gonna put them under some grow lights, and hopefully I get good germination and good plant growth. This is going to be a test grow, and what I'm going to end up doing is, if everything turns out well, I'm going to eat I'm going to harvest a bunch of baby spinach off of this. If it does turn out well, I'm going to replicate this, okay, and then I'm going to take the transplants outside to the outside garden in the spring, so I can have a pretty nice spinach bed going, okay, because I love spinach, but I can never get it to grow quite right. I can never get it to germinate. So let's give this a shot and see what happens. I bought a packet of gigantic or gigantic spinach. Now, I'm not going to grow this out to maturity, obviously, because I'm going to eat it, because it's still way too cold to be planting outside. I still got 1.5 feet of snow out there. But like I said, I'm going to grow this for the baby leaves, and I'm going to eat it as a baby in its baby form. So I've got my whole tray prepped up, and now I'm going to do some planting of some seeds here. And it's from, let's see, it's from Livingston Seed Company, and the type is Giant Noble Spinach. So we'll give it a shot. It says on the back here, it says to plant at about 1/2 inch deep, which, man, that seems awful deep, but I'm probably going to go about 1/4 inch. And then it says these things mature at 43 days, so I'm hoping in around 24 days I'll be eating baby spinach, okay? So about 3 weeks from today, if all goes well and everything germinates. So I'm going to probably, depending on how many seeds are in this packet, I don't know. Let me see. I got a lot? Oh yeah. There's over 100 here. I'll probably do 2 seeds per indention here. Is that a word, indention? I don't know. It might be. Anyway, I'm going to put 2 seeds per cell, and hopefully we'll get some growth here. So let me finish this off, and when I'm done, I'll snap back in. Okay, I've got 2 seeds in each cell, so if everyone was to germinate, this would be a potential of 144 plants. The cool thing is I still have a whole bunch of seeds left for this packet, so I got plenty of seeds for another grow if this all works successfully. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of this potting mix and cover it up on each one. Okay? Not too much. Obviously what we're looking for is good soil contact on all of the seeds. I'm going to kind of smooth it out here. Now, you could take a screwdriver handle, you could take the back of something, anything, and just kind of, and you want to press the dirt down into the seeds a little bit, okay? Because you want good soil contact on them things. I mean, you don't want to push it down really hard, I'm thinking, but you do want good soil contact. Now, there is one thing that separates us from the animals, okay? This is really the one thing that makes us human, okay, guys? Ready? It's the thumb, the opposable thumb. Imagine what life would be like without the opposable thumb. If you have thumbs, thank the Lord above, buddy, because this is what makes life happen, buddy. So I always encourage people to use their thumbs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press down, make sure I got good contact on each one of the seeds. You can make noises. Is this thrilling? Is this fun for you guys to watch this? I don't know if I'd hang out through this, to be honest with you. I don't know. I love watching YouTube, but I'm having to think to myself right now, if I had to watch some guy use his thumb to press down dirt on seeds, I don't know if I'd hang out and watch that. I'm not going to edit that either. You're going to painfully have to watch that. Alright guys, what I'm going to do now to water these things is I'm not going to top water these things, okay? I'm gonna water them from the bottom and let the water wick up. And so obviously you're going to want to have a bottom tray that doesn't have any drainage holes, right guys? I mean, common sense type stuff going on here. Alright, so I got quite a bit of water in there, okay? And I really like this method. I really like this method because you're not monkeying with the plants, especially when you have growth going on. You don't want to be dumping water on top of them and making them all messed up. So I always bottom water no matter what I'm growing, especially in these trays here. So what I'm going to do tonight is these things are not going to go under the lighting or anything like that. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them sit here overnight, and I'm going to let them wick up that water, okay? And in the morning, if there's any leftover water, I'm going to dump it out in the sink. Then I'm going to park these on top of a seed mat to provide some warmth, and I'm hoping that'll increase some germination, or yeah, make germination go a little bit faster. And then I'm going to park them under grow lights, obviously, right? So when these things shoot up, if I get good germination, as soon as they break the surface of the soil, I'm going to take the humidity dome off and I'm going to let them grow out from there. I'm going to water as needed. Maybe 2 weeks into it, I'll add like a mild nutrient solution to it just to give them a little bit of nutrition. But really, there's nutrition in this potting soil. There's some bat guano and compost and things of that nature. So I really don't want to kill the beneficials in this. But this is going to be a completely indoor grow. So why don't we check back in about 3 weeks. What is today again? It's March 21st. So then 28th, April 4th. Let's go for April 14th. April 14th, 2014, we'll check back in here and hopefully I'll be able to harvest some leaves and have a salad. So thanks for checking in, guys. I appreciate it. If I sound down in the dumps, man, it's just because I'm tired. You know what I mean. Take care. Thanks. Like, subscribe. Give you a thumbs up.